We are gathered here today to finally say goodbye to some of our lovely custom projects. So it's time for some spring cleaning around here. We're gonna get rid of a bunch of crap, and we're also gonna sell a few of the projects because we can't keep up with them. There's too many things to keep running. We don't wanna see them neglected and sad. So we're gonna start off by selling the Odyssey that we built into this crazy monstrosity. It is currently not running. We murdered this engine, but these engines are available very cheap in the form of an old snowmobile. We did rob the seat for the Dream Camper, so you'll have to get a new seat. But it's a great starting point for a build, and it's a chassis that has great suspension and is capable of 70-foot jumps, as we proved in a previous video. So, if you wanna buy this, send us an email and we'll figure out some details. So we'll talk more about everything we're selling later, but first we're going to get together a massive load of scrap metal and haul that off because it has been piling up for way too long. I'm just pulling the wheels off because I'm pretty sure the scrapyard charges for tires, but the dump does not. Ready, set, yeet! Right, turn right, turn right. Yes, yep, perfect. Aha! Minty!
Nice shot. I don't know, this one looks savable.
Yeah, this tire's, I think we can run that one.
Wow, that's surprising.
Exciting days! Because Ameribraid came out with a new product and they sent us one to try out. And we're gonna give one away. This is the latest awesomeness from Ameribraid. The belt grinders that we have from them already are hands down one of my favorite tools I've ever used. And this is their new model, which is more compact, so it fits on a bench, and more affordable for, you know, being affordable. But still with all of the same super high quality, super good stuff. So yeah, this little bad boy is the Kamiura Trident from Ameribraid, and you could win one just by buying yourself some sweet merch, like our new coffee mugs. There'll be a handful of these bottle openers that I make. This new t-shirt.
We're not expecting any of this stuff to last long at all. These are our last bit of hoodies we'll have for the entire year. Every $5 gets you an entry to win this beautiful piece of machinery.
So that means we had almost 3,000 pounds of scrap in the back of the truck.
Dang.
The good news is, we came away with $291.80 in cash. That was a productive scrap run.
Nice.
When I started tearing this apart, I was planning on saving some of this steel to use it for future projects. Turns out it's got lead paint on it. So there's not really a good way to get rid of that or to use it without, you know, poisoning ourselves. So we're gonna opt out of that and we'll just sell it for scrap and then buy some new steel. our list of things to sell that's actually maybe worth something, as opposed to all the other garbage, is this 1961 Willys Jeep pickup that we never actually did anything with on the channel. We bought it, we got really excited about a project idea. It was kind of an impulse buy, and then we realized that that idea didn't make any sense and we don't have time for it and we've got better ideas. So, if anybody wants it, 1961 Willys Jeep, as you can tell, it's in a state of disassembly. All of the parts did come with it, but they were all disassembled. It came with a ton of extra parts too. There's 2 hoods, 2 complete grills, and just like extra bumpers and stuff. I don't know even what all the parts are because we weren't really planning on using much of the factory stuff. We were just gonna use the body. The bed is very rusted out in the bottom. It's an old Willys, obviously. You can see it's crusty, but it's a mostly straight body, and it would be a really cool project if, you know, for somebody who has not too many projects yet. Or maybe you have too many projects like us, but you want more. Next on the list, we've got our 1962 Triumph Spitfire. This one we're not entirely sure if we're gonna sell. We may rob this engine for another project, but if somebody does wanna buy it as is, with this, it's very dusty, but it does run. Supercharged Yamaha RX-1 snowmobile engine that makes supposedly around 230 horsepower, and which is running and driving, but super not finished. If it's worth our time to sell it, we'll sell it. If not, we will steal the engine and put it in something way more ridiculous. It's worth something to you as is. Make us an offer. If it's enough, we'll sell it. If not, we'll turn this engine into something more awesome. And you can also throw out ideas for what to put this engine in. If you want to save the Jag body from being scrap metal, that's up for sale too. It's obviously not worth much, but if you want to save it from scrap, let us know. Obviously, we're not going to ship it or anything, so there you go. As much as we may have teased it with the thumbnail and title, we are not selling any of the Power Wheels, largely because I don't want anybody to die. If you want a Power Wheels, build one yourself. But this brat is the first car I ever bought when I was 14, 15 years old, and I loved it. I jumped it, I rallied it in the snow, I got it stuck many times. Away she goes to her final resting place. It never had a name, but it was a good little brat.
Data is sending out here right now.
Your phone actually works?
Yeah, and I'm just working on removing the engine, and the weather just increasingly gets worse. Like every second out here, I think it's gonna snow. But you know, what can you do? So we're slowly making our way through weird German engineering and trudging along in the engine removal process. Ethan was like, "Yeah, let's definitely use that coolant," and it's just like taking it out. There's like 5 different colors of coolant like mixed together. I've never seen such a nasty. Like those needles came out of the coolant system. They didn't fall in there like that. That came out of this car like that. So yeah, supposedly these guys drove like 1,000 miles with that in the coolant system. So yeah, this car really worries me. It's like an OEM sticker on it that says check engine oil regularly. That means from the factory, BMW is losing oil from the engine. Sad. been under there for a long time.
Oh, just in time for it to rain.
Now we have a spare engine and transmission for the BMW if anything were to ever go wrong there, and we have a clean yard ready for some new projects. Now if you're interested in the Odyssey, the Willie's Jeep, or the Triumph, we have an email below that you can reach out to, and we have some pictures on our website of all three of these builds if you want to see kind of what you're getting into. Just send us an offer if you're serious, and we'll figure things out from there. And of course, we have the Ameribraid giveaway going live now, so check it out in our website. The link is below.